2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Shriners Hospitals for Children Open is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm pleased to be following this featured group as there are rumours of quite a rivalry kicking off between these two players.
No kidding, Henny. This player, he seems to have picked out Bubba Watson as the man to beat. That's ambitious.
Luke, you know when you think that you've got a player on the ropes, maybe they're in the middle of the trees, in the middle of a bunker, and you think they've got no shot. And then they do, in fact, put it to 2 feet. And then you're really frustrated. That's Bubba, every single time. He's that player.
No, you can't out-Bubba Bubba, can you? There's nothing elementary about this, Watson, is there? Can't wait to see how this rivalry plays out, though.
Alright, let's get going. Kind of want to hit it across these trees a little bit. I did get myself a new driver. It's going to be in the fairway still. It'll be nice.
Handy effort, that one. And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here.
Pretty much want to be aiming just off that side of the tree. About there, I'd say. And probably about 94.
Going with the 9-iron, I think.
I did hit it a little on the power, but I'm not overly disappointed with that.
That'll work. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Has to putt this one downhill.
Thinking the line's going to be... Oh, that was so close.
Good, wasn't it?
That was so close.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This
4
for
feet.
par.
Good looking putt.
Very
so
nice.
It'll be a par to start their round.
That's a rock solid par right there.
It's a good start. Good start. Let's keep the momentum going.
The second at TPC Summerlin is a par 4 measuring 469 yards from the back tee. It plays slightly downhill, so a strong drive here will set up even just a short iron approach. However, there's a huge waste area to the right, so accuracy off the tee is required. The smart option here is to lay back with the 3-metal and give yourself a full shot in, and also take 1 club less into this green as it will release down the slope.
That's what he thinks, but I'm going to aim over here somewhere. Because we don't want to end up in that nasty stuff.
That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff.
Okay with that. Would have liked a little bit more distance out of it, but what's the green look like? Where do we want to be landing? Somewhere here. Maybe just off that left-hand edge of that tower in the back.
looks to be going with the 5-iron. Any bounce to the left here would be helpful.
It's alright, looks nice and flat.
Yeah, a quality shot from him. He'll be pleased. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Putting for birdie here.
Right, what are we looking at? Slows down towards the hole. I reckon we go with the line again. Just off it.
That was a gallant attempt.
A little bit further.
A par putt on the table.
We're still
that hole's behind us.
very happy so far.
So no movement there.
We're doing good.
The player remains at even par.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The third hole at TPC Summerlin is a very strong par 4 measuring 492 yards. There's a huge ravine that works right up through the middle of this. It requires a very strong drive up the right half to go at this green in 2. There is a big fairway to the left if you want to tuck over and get up and down for your par that way.
We are hitting kind of with the wind. .290 is a long drive. I usually get 270 something. 260, 270. Just gonna put me here. Or do I go this way and come in on that angle? It is a 21k wind pushing up there. Might go. It might go. It's a risky play. I can't see shit from there. It's saying it's only going to go 240 something. I'm going to play it safe. We're going to go this way. Let's just aim at that bunker. And rolled out to 280.
Oh, well done. The third hole at TPC Summerlin has been converted from a par 5 down to a 4, Rich, which makes his second shot much tougher.
Second shot across the ravine to a green that's surrounded by bunkers. Should you find the green in 2, 2 putts from there will be just fine. But watch out, big numbers abound should you start missing this green out to the right.
This one looks to be heading towards the green. Not a bad play, that one.
It's up there. It's a long putt. Very long putt, but...
And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard.
About there. If we go too long, this is going to funnel down like crazy.
Come on,
In the
Bob,
hole,
don't
in the
deny
hole,
him.
in the hole. Oh!
That'll sting a bit. Oh, a 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. They're nicely holed. So, no movement on the leaderboard there, remaining at even overall. The fourth at TPC Summerlin is a pretty straightaway par 4, measuring 450 yards from the back tees. The fairway bunkers down the left and right are to be avoided. Really, not much to this hole. Just be accurate on approach.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. And he's down there.
He's got, I'd say, a solid 145 here. Had a fantastic drive.
Let's go up to an 8 iron then.
Looks to have opted for the 8 iron.
They've decided to club up.
Maybe backspin wasn't the way to go there. I should have left that way longer.
Safely on the green with that shot.
They're a long way from the hole here. Work to be done.
We're there in 2. Wall up.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one.
Putting for a par here. That gets the job done.
Very nice. Very good.
Let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Just didn't drop. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. The fifth at TPC Summerlin is a par 3 measuring 197 yards. Depending on where they put the tees on this hole, ensures the type of club you need to get at it. If you're going at it, make sure you avoid that bunker that's short and right.
Yep, up out there.
Opting for the 6 iron. This one might need to get down a little.
Okay, that travel way over.
That should set up another chance.
There's a long way, but I tell you what, I've seen it happen before, so there's a chance.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt.
That was my terrible putting there. Didn't putt straight.
Wow, that's misjudged. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
I really
Nope.
can't say I'm a fan of
God
the
damn
chances
it.
on this one, Luke, but I tell you what, I've been wrong once before.
Damn it.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Ah, what a
Hold it
shot
from the bunker.
And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard.
Would have moved him up, and I've dropped. Yep.
The 6th at TPC Summerlin is a snaking par 4, playing 430 yards. There's a big waste area up to the left-hand side that needs to be avoided. If you can position your drive on the right half of this fairway, it gives you the best shot up the hill to a green that is not protected by any bunkers.
Oh, that's going to come around. I should have aimed way more to the left. Almost on the car path.
Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Lies. I'll get it.
Most golfers these days, Rich, are quite generic style players. It's that hit it as far as you can, knock it on the green, try and hold some putts. But with Bubba Watson, we just got the artist back in the game, didn't we? We had someone who was prepared to do whatever it needed to be to get that ball in the hole. He's just astonishing to watch.
You know, to me, Luke, I think Bubba was born in the wrong era. I think he would have been better served with persimmon woods, balata golf balls, and blades. And I think that he would be an even bigger impact on the game than he currently is, if that's even possible. I watch what he does with the modern equipment, and it's mind-blowing. He's one of the few players, Luke, that I will actually go in the driving range and watch hit golf shots because it is so fun to watch him aim 30 yards left and just try and hit these big sweeping hooks and fades and I mean, it's just unbelievable what he can do with the golf ball. His eye-hand coordination is simply the best in the game.
Nicely holed and for par.
Ooh, shaky start on that hole, hitting it almost on the car path, but we've holed it.
Now 4 back after that hole. The 7th at TPC Summerlin is a short par 4 measuring just 382 yards off the tips. Really, you just want to avoid the trees on the left-hand side because that will prevent you getting at the green, which is well guarded by bunkers and trees. Lay up, short right, a nice little wedge in here, and try and make it.
Oh my God, that's going to come back around. Should have aimed way more. I thought that bunker would have
Kenny,
been.
how's that ball line? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
Looks to be going with the 6 iron. Well, this should be unpredictable. Don't know what you're going to get from the golfing gods here. This would be a great up and down from this spot.
Nicely done.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
Out from out of the
unfortunate.
bunker.
That is very unfortunate.
If he makes this, he'll save his par.
On a nice line.
Solid par putt, that. Currently at +1 for the day. The 8th at TPC Summerlin is a big par 3 playing 239 from the tips. A well-struck shot will avoid the gully here, but anything to the left half can roll off the green. The bunker short rider also to be avoided, so you don't make a sloppy bogey. Going with a 3-wood here.
And I thought the driver was going to punch that in a lot lower. 3-wood, I mean, 3-wood.
That was a bit of a miscue.
Not taking enough club to get it there.
Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 14 feet from the cup.
I'm not sure. Let's go. Oh my God.
This is a bogey putt coming up. Well, that's a shame. That'll drop them down the standings, that's for sure. The 9th at TPC Summerlin is a par 5 measuring over 563 yards. Really, the main aim here is to just avoid that bunker off the left of the tee. Then, if safely in the fairway, you can get after this green. A strong shot will play to the left half of this green and feed down to any hole location. A birdie chance, no doubt. Oh, that was pure. Rich, I know you love being here in Vegas, perhaps for different reasons than watching the golf tournament, but while we're here at the tournament, tell me a bit more about Shriners' impact on the game and this entire region.
Luke, I fail to see what you mean by that. I think Vegas is a very nice, wholesome city that I do enjoy coming to visit. But the golf course is fantastic. It's held at TPC Summerlin every single year, and it used to be the venue where they had the last round, but now every round is here. And I think the players enjoy that. I think they like being at the same golf course each and every day. They get a feel for it, and I think that's why the scores historically year in and year out are so much lower than they were in the past. I think it's a really good opportunity to go out there and make a ton of birdies, but that's not the easiest thing to do, is it? Getting comfortable making 7, 8, 9 birdies around. Some players don't have that comfort zone. And so I'm always interested to see the players that get into that zone each and every day and are making that many birdies to see if they can sustain it for 4 straight days.
This is from miles away.
Fantastic play so far, setting this up for the eagle.
That one raced by. Bit of work coming back.
This putt is about 15 feet to the hole.
Surely it's going to.
Yes.
And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last.
All right. There's a
Here we
birdie
go,
on the
Rich,
cards.
the back nine on Sunday. What are your thoughts so far?
Well, Luke, it's been fun watching this player duke it out with their rival, that's for sure. They're winning the rivalry thus far. Should be fun to see where these two end up at the end of the event.
Should be a good spot, I think. Very good spot. That green's looking nasty though. It looks like right on that right-hand edge.
And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Oh, the breeze has just got up. You see where the flags are flickering, and it's straight back up into this player.
That's going to be short.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Way shorter than I wanted. Man, I'm leaving myself some long putts.
Not a bad approach. Grab the putter from the caddy. You're dancing.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
If this goes long, it's going to funnel down off the green there.
Is tracking.
Oh my god, that was
That's
a beautiful
lovely
putt.
stroke. Had eyes for the whole way.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way.
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Placement off the tee is required at the TPC Summerlin 11th hole, par 4, measuring 448 yards. The big bunker down the right side is to be avoided at all costs. And there's also a little tree there which might affect any line of sight approach to this green.
There's the first bunker, and that's the big one they were just talking about. Hitting into the wind. Thinking there should be money.
Birdies are good. Harness them. Block the bogeys. They're bad. As we test ourselves here in the closing 9 at TPC Summerlin, what's the second shot into 11 like?
It's a very unfriendly second shot. This green sits above the fairway a good 4 to 5 feet. If you hit it long, you've got no hope of getting it up and down. A very scary shot, to say the least. If you walk away from a par here, happy days.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
That's going to get caught in the wind. Should have clubbed up.
Didn't quite strike that as cleanly as they would have hoped.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Didn't that look good for a long time? 7 feet to the cup.
This putt to try and save their par.
Damn it.
Oh, just missed.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole.
Damn it.
Trailing by 6 shots after that hole.
Damn it.
The 12th here at Summerlin is another short par 4. 442 yards off the tips, but plays slightly downhill and leaves just a short iron approach. The only real danger here is the big body of water that starts around 150 yards short and goes right up past the green.
Yeah, we're not hitting that far anyway, so it doesn't matter. I feel like if we aim probably about there. On that, right on that corner.
Pretty good shot there.
Sitting at 1 over. Choosing the 9-iron here.
Oh, that's carried it crazy. Far out.
Getting ready to play their third.
Oh, this is going to be scary too, because look at it, it's just running off into the water. That line is where I want to be. Maybe not, maybe I want to be there. Settle.
Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Oh, so close.
What? It should have been more than
No,
enough.
Luke Donald once made all 400 plus attempts inside 3 feet on the PGA Tour. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
It's been neck and neck. He's actually tied with his rival. This is tough. Can he do it?
Go in. Shame it didn't drop.
Just short.
And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
He is at the same hole as us. He's through 12 and he's 5 under. I'm +2, so I need to make 7 shots.
The 13th at TPC Summerlin is a monster par 5 measuring over 600 yards from the back tees. The big hitters with a tail breeze can cover that bunker on the left-hand side. But if you want to lay up, make sure you've given yourself the right number, because there's a lot to this green and plenty of ways to 3-putt it. Be careful on approach.
It's a great drive.
That's a high caliber shot. Second shot here on the 13th.
Can't see that bunker there. The bunker's way behind it though.
And here we are with the third shot.
Perfect.
That'll play. And
Perfect.
boost his standings on the leaderboard. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again.
This one was a great chip in. I could watch this all day.
And with that now, back to level par. The 14th at TPC Summerlin is a straightaway par 3 playing 168 yards. The green slopes right to left, so make sure you've got the right length of club so you're not left with a long putt. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
Oh my god, why is that punched it like that?
And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
I aimed like 2 meters past the hole. Shouldn't have tried to get it to spin back. Or I should have aimed way further. Dunno. It's not running out that slow near the hole. That should be a pretty good spot.
Ooh,
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a touch of class. Terrific little chip.
Great touch.
Really
And
needed that
down
birdie.
it goes. Let's head to the next.
Really needed a birdie there. But oh well. It was a great
And
shot
now
still.
to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And
He's
look
missed
out,
like
guys,
one bunker
this
shot.
rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our
He's
current
missed
leader is enjoying a
one
one-shot lead.
Bunker shot, I think. Maybe
The
2.
15th at TPC Summerlin is a great short par 4. In fact, a lot will try and drive it in the tournament. If you want to lay it back, you've got around about 115 yards uphill to a green where you can't see those back hole locations. However, a good aggressive play here must avoid the pot bunkers around the greens or the big waste area to the left. A chance to make a birdie here or even an eagle. That should find the fairway.
Oh, that was so close to staying up on the green. I was hoping it would have stopped more plowing into the back of that.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Well, there's the line, the green side bunker. Can they get this one up and down? Second shot here on the 15th.
I'm liking that line for distance. And about there. I'd rather putt it in if I have to instead of letting that roll on, because it's going to feed right off.
That's a high quality recovery shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
And that putt drops, now 1 under, heading to the stretch. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. He's in a tie for 14th place.
Definitely.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard.
The 16th at TPC Summerlin is another one of those great scoring holes en route to the finish. A par 5 playing 560 yards. A well-struck drive up the right half here gives you a chance to get at this green in 2. If you are going for the green, make sure you got enough club, because that huge penalty area in front of it will ruin any score. Be careful going through the green here as well, because getting down from over the back is not that easy.
Oh, we're going across the water. Ooh.
Wonderfully played.
Mate,
The 16th hole at TPC Summerlin is the final par 5 on the course, Rich, and one that players can reach in 2.
Obviously, no hope leaving it short with your second shot in the water at 16. So most players bailing out, hitting it just over this green. If they draw a decent lie, they can chip it close, make birdie. However, not so easy, as there's a couple of low areas and greenside bunkers to deal with long of this green.
Opting for the 5-wood.
Oh, get up there. That was risky as hell.
Yeah, well, it might not be on the green, but it's right up near the surface.
What a sensational play on this par 5 there, Luke.
Time for the 5th shot. Wow, what a save.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Okay, time to return to the action. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 4 shots behind our leader. Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
Such soft hands.
I would have liked to get
Currently a couple under for the event.
I would have liked to have got that closer.
Never a bad thing.
Even Ian would have been. Would
The
have put
17th
him, what,
at TPC Summerlin
2
is a
behind?
downhill par 3 playing 196 yards. Jonathan Bird once famously holed out in the playoff here to snatch the title. The green shapes right to left towards the hazard, so make sure if you're going to go for it, be very accurate. Looks to be going with a hybrid here. This is a good time to get hot with the tournament on the line.
Sit there, sit there, sit there. That's good. Very nice.
And how about that for confidence? Going right at the pin here in the midst of their rivalry with Bubba Watson. Love seeing that sort of play.
This one's looking good.
Oh.
Steady on.
Putting for a par now.
Oh, what a stroke. He finds himself in a share of 10th place. The 18th at TPC Summerlin is a 444-yard par 4 with a big body of water just beyond the gully, which you've got to drive. Make sure you avoid those bunkers on the right side to give you a good iron into this green. That should find the cut stuff. Rich, take me through the final approach here at TPC Summerlin.
This green is very long and yet very narrow. It is tough to get the judgment with your second shot spot on pin high wise. However, there's still chances to make a birdie should you need one to win the tournament.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right.
No, but that'll settle there.
That's a lovely shot here at the 18th and a chance for birdie at the last. And this putt for a final score of 68.
Oh my lord. Too long.
Ooh.
God damn it.
Opportunity to make their par. And that brings to an end his event.
Well.
And Henning, here we were at the start of this rivalry, doubting they even had the capabilities to take them on, let alone whop them like that.
Luke, that was really incredible stuff. It was a pleasure to walk the fairways and watch that performance, that dominant performance. As you said, we didn't expect a victory, let alone a victory like that.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.
What a round. You know, a couple of mistakes were made. I'm still struggling to read the greens. I just can never get the right line when they're sloping away, which most of the holes are. So I really need to figure that out. It would help my game immensely. Nail those birdie putts a lot better. Other than that, all in all, it's a very good round of golf again. Can't complain. Finished the top 10, 2 under par. It's another good day of golf.